and I started thinking about it last year. At first, I really cared about how do different generations get along in the workplace, especially after COVID. You know, we got Gen Z, my kids are Gen Z, I'm Gen X. What are the millennials thinking? What are the boomers doing? That is a lovely platform for me to be able to think about, and I hope I get to. But what I care about is the rule of law. What I care about is making sure we are led by a bar that is making every effort to have attorneys feel that we can practice safely, and that judges can be impartial and not have to worry about retaliation by the government for their decisions. We should be able to represent whoever we want. I have the luxury of caring about right now. I would love to say that there are lots of other things I want to do, and there are. I want to get to know the people who lead the voluntary bar associations, because in the endorsement and the campaigning process, I have met with so many leaders of voluntary bars who are so welcoming, and I always thought, well, maybe that's your bar and you do your thing and we do ours. I was so wrong, and I'm so glad to be wrong. And I have met people who are supportive and want to have more engagement with the mandatory bar. What can we do together? And I really hope in a year that that's what I can focus on. But right now, what I care about is making sure we're all safe. I have signed the amicus briefs in my personal capacity. I understand that the bar has First Amendment restrictions on what we can do and what we can say as a bar. So I want to meet with people who are lawyers and say, what do you need from us? And let's figure out what we can do to support each other in this time, and I'm calling it what it is, governmental chaos. It is upsetting, it is terrifying, and I'm sick and tired of seeing everyone fearful to speak out about what's important, which is access to justice and being able to go to sleep at night knowing you're not going to wake up tomorrow worrying about an executive order or an arrest or being disappeared. And these are things that people have brought to my attention that they are actually afraid of. We're no longer afraid of, what if I'm not prepared or I missed a case that I should have known? We're literally afraid of terrible consequences just for doing our jobs. So I promise you, my priority is making sure that the rule of law is upheld, that we feel that we are safe to do our jobs, and that we can go forward every day representing the clients we choose.